Hey guys, so have you noticed the price of bedding? Like bedspreads, comforters, coverlets, anything like that is really expensive. So if you want to make a change with the bedding in your bedroom, it can be, a lot of money to invest in at once. And, sometimes I like to change it just because I need a change. And sometimes the bedding that I have gets worn out and has to be thrown away because, it just gets worn out being used day to day and moved around all the time. So anyways, I recently made a change to my bedding and I did not want to spend an outrageous amount of money because of all the reasons why I just mentioned. I found something that I really like, and even my husband likes it because, guys aren't really into home decorations and so forth, but even my husband really likes this. So I thought I would show it to you in case you were looking for something that wasn't going to break the bank. And where I found it is, believe it or not, Walmart. And this is part of what they call the Mainstays line. I got the bedspread and 2 pillow shams for less than $40. So you're not going to do any better than that. And it doesn't look cheap. It looks, decent in terms of quality. It looks like it's pretty well made. And though I'm going to show you the one that I got. It's called Shooting Stars, and it does come in other colors and patterns besides the one that I chose. So if you don't care for that color scheme or the print, there are other options available. So what I did was, I don't like to use a skirt on my bed because I feel like they are, number one, they're a pain in the neck because when you go to arrange the bedding, it never seems to fall the way you want it to, or when you're trying to change the sheets, it gets all bunched up, and I just feel like skirts are a pain in the neck. So in order to avoid using one of those, what I did was I bought the bedspread, or actually I guess this would technically be considered a coverlet. I bought it too big on purpose so that I don't have to use a skirt. So my bed is what they call full size, and I bought the bedspread in a size king so that it would go right down to the floor in the front. So when you're walking into my bedroom, I don't want to be able to see the box spring or anything. I want it to just go right level with the floor. And then it does overlap a little bit on the corners, so I usually just push the corners back a little bit so that if somebody's walking by, they won't trip on it. And then on the sides, it comes down right where it falls on the sides. It just stops at the bottom of the box spring and the frame of the bed. And then the pillow shams are, as far as I know, they only come in one size. It's just standard size pillow sham, so you can just put a regular size pillow in there. And I don't put the pillows that we use to sleep on. I just put, an extra set in those, and that way I can just switch them out every night and don't have to fuss with taking the pillows out of the shams. But I really like the color scheme in this. I think it brings a lot of color to the room because I have, the walls in my bedroom are off-white, and then the carpeting is kind of like a light brown. And then I have wood accents that show, I have 2 bathrooms in my house. I have a master bathroom, which is just off the bedroom, and then I have a smaller bathroom in the hallway that goes between rooms. So because I have a lot of wood accents all over my home, really, I'm somewhat limited to what I can use for colors because of the brown. So I think that the color scheme in this bedspread, it brings a lot of color, a lot of much needed color to the bedroom. So anyways, I have pictures to show you. I took a picture of what it looks like for real in my room. And then I also have a picture that they use on their website to show it. So I wanted to give you the option of seeing it the way I used it with no skirt, and then I wanted to show you how they display it with a skirt. But anyways, 2 pillow shams and the spread itself, less than 40 bucks. You're not going to do any better than that. So if you've never considered getting anything at Walmart or part of their Mainstays collection, they do have that really affordable line in Walmart. So you'll be able to tell when I put the pictures up which is which. I'll put the way it looks in my room. I'll put that picture first, and then I'll put the picture of how they have it on their website at the end. And I'll probably use the picture that you see for the screenshot for the video. I'll probably use their picture for that, just because, you know, it'll look a little bit more professional than my picture. And I did want to mention something about yesterday's video. In yesterday's video, I was using the Revlon Colorstay makeup, and I made a mistake with some information that I gave you guys. I said that this was my oldest foundation and I wanted to use it up. I record all my makeup, like what I own, in a notebook, and then anything that is liquid or cream, I put the date that I buy it so that I know exactly how old it is. I found out the hard way before I started doing that. It was impossible to know like how old anything was, and it was hard to remember. So because I buy a lot of makeup, I thought it was important to start, you know, logging it in a book so it'd be so much easier to keep track of. But anyway, I made a mistake. This is not my oldest foundation, and it is not 2 years old. I was looking at the wrong line in the book. The one that actually is 2 years old is another Revlon product that I own. It's the Revlon Colorstay Whipped Cream makeup, the one that comes in the heavy glass jar. And this is my oldest makeup that is about 2 years old. So I used this today, and oh my gosh, I haven't used this in quite a while. This is in the shade 240 Natural Beige, and I had forgotten how much I loved this makeup when I bought it. You know, I go through phases where I buy foundations and then whatever I have that's older just gets pushed aside, and so sometimes I forget how much I like something, and I really, really love this makeup. This is what I'm wearing today. It seems to be a good color match for me, and again, I think it's because it's summer. That's why the Natural Beige is a good match right now, but it probably wouldn't be a good match in the fall and the winter. So this is a good time to be using this anyway, but I'm probably going to start using this every day until it's used up, and then I'll probably switch to that other Revlon Colorstay, just because I hate to waste things, and these are, you know, getting up there in age. So if you see me using these two foundations a lot, that's why. It's not that I don't like the more recent ones that I purchased, but I just don't want to waste anything, and so I'm probably going to use these for the rest of the summer until they're gone, and then switch to something else in the fall, and try not to buy any new foundations in the meantime, because otherwise I'm never going to get through the ones that I own. So yeah, today's video is just going to be an affordable bedding video, and that's pretty much the focus of this video. And I did read your comments in yesterday's video, but didn't really know what to say as a response, so it's not that I didn't read them, but let's just say I will take into consideration what you wrote and leave it at that and see what happens in the near future. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. All right, so I'll let you go, and I'll see you next time. Bye.